Dear students, this video about the lock operon concept. Operon. So this lock operon is given by Jacob and Monodon. Jacob and Monodon. Jacob and Monodon. So in this video, we are prove the lock operon concept in E. coli bacteria. Actually, Monodon. That is concept is from the E. coli bacteria. They are used E. coli bacteria. So that is called E. coli. What is the meaning of E. coli? Escherichia coli bacteria. So in the Escherichia coli bacteria, uh, they provide lactose to the Escherichia coli bacteria. They provide lactose. This is the substrate food material to the E. coli bacteria. So based on that, the presence and absence of the lactose, the enzymes are released in the E. coli bacteria. When the lactose is present, the enzymes are released. When the lactose is absent, the enzymes are not released in the E. coli bacteria. How this enzymes secretion is present in the E. coli bacteria? That is the Jacob Monodon proved by the one gene, one enzyme concept. So means in the E. coli bacteria, that is they observe the gene. So this is the gene. Actually, this gene contain two structures. This is the two structure. One we are called regulatory genes or functional genes. Second one we are called structural genes. So in the regulatory genes, again there three genes are present. That is we are called I means inducer genes or regulatory gene, already regulatory gene. P for promoter gene and O for operator gene. But in the structural gene, Z, Y, A is there. These are also called as a ZYA. There is no another name for ZYA, but we are called as a structural genes. This regulator, promoter, and operator genes are called as a functional genes. So when lactose is absent, when the lactose is not provided to E. coli bacteria, when the lactose is not given to E. coli bacteria, means suppose it is a lactose, the red dot is we are called lactose or inducer. So that's why we are called as the absence of inducer or lactose. When the lactose is not provided to E. coli bacteria, the functional genes means I gene, that is also called as a regulatory gene. So this regulatory gene release the repressor. That repressor again attached an operator gene. So when the operator gene attached by the repressor, that operator and promoter genes are not produced signals to Z, Y, A, that is structural genes. So then not produced the signals, actually they stop the ZYA. That's why the ZYA is not produced enzymes. Enzymes are not released from the ZYA structural genes. So when the enzyme is not released means the inducer is absent here, means that lactose is not provided here. That's why the enzymes are not released. So but in the concept the repressor is of the operator region to produce the that is the signals to ZYA, right? So this is called as a absence of inducer, or we are also called as a negative lock operon concept. So because lactose is not given, operator is attached on operator, that is a repressor attached on operator, and ZYA is not released any enzyme. So this is negative lock operon concept. And in the second picture, observe that presence of inducer means lactose. When the lactose is present, the I gene is means that also called as a regulator gene release the repressor. That repressor is attached, that is bind with lactose, the red color dot, and form as a that is inducer repressor complex that form as a inducer repressor complex. So when the inducer repressor complex is formed, the repressor is not free and they are not attached on operator gene. So because it is attached with repressor and form as a inducer repressor complex, so that is lead to not bind to operator region. When the inducer the repressor is not bind to operator region, the signals is produced from the P means promoter to operator and operator to this structural genes. Then the structural genes gain the signals from PO means promoter and operator region. Then they produced mRNA, that is mRNA by the transcription, and that mRNA participate in the translation and produce three type of enzymes. That enzymes we are called as a beta galactosidase, permease, and third one acetylase. So these three enzymes are produced by the translation. So when they are released, these enzymes, these three enzymes act on that is inducer repressor complex, and they act on specially on lactose, and that lactose is converted into glucose and galactose or fructose. So means monosaccharides. Lactose is a disaccharide, but it is converted into monosaccharide. So this is the concept. When the lactose is present, repressor for bind with inducer and form as a means lactose and form as a inducer. That is complex is formed. Inducer repressor complex is formed. The operator is not repressor is not attached on promoter, and the signals are produced and enzymes are released. That enzymes are degrade the lactose into glucose and galactose or fructose. So this is concept is that the gene is release the enzymes, and that enzymes degrade the lactose. So means in every animal the enzymes are produced by the signals of genes or functions of the genes. So this we are called as a presence of inducer, or we are also called as a positive lac operon concept, right? But in the first image there is no lactose, the repressor attached on the operator, and the signals are not transferred to, not produced and not transferred to Z by A. That's why the enzymes also not released. If the lactose is also not released, that we are called negative lac operon. If the lactose is present, the enzymes are released, and the that they are converted into glucose and galactose means monosaccharides. So this is called lac operon concept. Why they give as a lac? Lac means lactose. Lac means lactose. So that's why they give as a lac operon concept. Means their experiment is on lactose. That's why they call lac operon concept. So this is the one gene, one enzyme concept also. It's prove one gene in one enzyme. So means every gene is release the enzyme structures, right? So this is the lac operon concept.